the second half. I think it was a 15-2 run.
17, to be exact. Who's counting?
What was the key for your team in that run to really seize?
Well, the zone obviously was huge for us. We haven't played zone hardly at all. We felt like, Arizona's got great athletes. We're having problems with foul trouble a little bit. We were going to try the zone on inline out of bounds because we've been not so good against inline out of bounds. We were going to try the zone, see what happened, and they didn't execute necessarily great. We felt like that maybe there was something there for us. The real key was that we scored every time. So that would be an obvious one. But the point being that it allowed us to get back in the zone. Where we ran into a problem is when we quit scoring. Then when we tried to transition back in the zone, we weren't very good. Then all of a sudden they were getting drives and stuff. So the really key is that we got on a very nice offensive rhythm and allowed us to get back in the zone. And I thought there was good communication. I thought Crab was huge at the top. He used his length, moved his feet. They weren't able to drive by him. So they got some penetration. I thought there was some charges there we should have taken. We didn't. We obviously put him in the line too much. But by and large, I thought it did take him out of the rhythm a little bit.
His counting defense and everything he did is just the best.
It was very good. It was very good. He was, Hill was a tough matchup for him. Hill was going to be a tough matchup for whoever guarded him. The thing we worried about was Allen getting foul trouble trying to guard Hill, and we needed him offensively. But the zone, that saved us a little bit too. Most of the fouls came, I think, inside on reaches. But I think mostly the guys were focused. Cobbs was very good. He was moving, talking, point of attack, made some really nice plays on offense in terms of dropping it off to people. So that's a heck of a win for us. On the road, been here 5 days, and coming off a disappointment really at ASU to get this one's pretty good.
Allen had a disappointing final minute, I know, at ASU, but to play as aggressively as he did from start to finish tonight, that's something that we haven't always seen.
Well, he felt good. I thought he passed up shots where he didn't force it, where he was willing to pass it. I think partially because he felt like he was going to get it back, so he didn't feel like he had to take it the first time he shot it, and I thought we did do a good job of getting it back. Tyrone has 7 assists, no turnovers. That's pretty good. There were things obviously we can do better, but for this game at this time, that was pretty good for us.
Talk about your team's composure when they made the run to cut it. You had the 10-point lead and you got them quiet. And then the crowd got back into it and got down to 3 or 4 points, and you kind of held them off the rest of the way.
Well, again, it really, had we not been able to score the ball, I think it would have gotten into our heads a little bit. But each time that they kind of made a run, we were able to get a basket and kept it, where it wasn't like 5, 3, 2, 1. We were able to keep it and get it back. So I think we had some confidence in our offense at that point, and it allowed us to at least keep a little bit of a cushion.
Bach gave you a little lift.
Yes, he did. Bach scored the ball a couple times and took a charge. And like I said, I felt there was other times where we could have taken a charge that we tried to jump up and reached out and put him at the foul line. It's just not something we're great at. We haven't done a very good job of squaring up and getting charges. Something we've got to get better at.
How do you use his zone more?
There'd be a question from Arizona. Well, we haven't been very good in it, frankly. It's just a matter of a game, a circumstance, seeing how it works, seeing if that's the thing that's going to work in that game. And I'm sure Sean was frustrated with their ball movement in the zone, and so it was kind of playing to our advantage in this game. Certainly a chance we'll look at it again.
How much would you estimate you played the zone?
Pardon me?
How much were?
I have no idea.
Does it save Allen's legs a little bit in the zone?
Well, I thought it saved him foul-wise because to try to have him guard Hill, Hill's a go-to guy for them. For him to try to guard Hill consistently, there was going to be foul problems. I thought that allowed him that. And we got him a break a couple times, and we didn't fall apart when he came out, so that was good.
Is there a moment when you looked around and you thought, Crab might have one of these really special days?
He's capable of it at any time. He felt really good, obviously. I thought the one time the guy was on him and kind of had his hands out and jump and hit a 3, got a 4-point play. I thought that was something we hadn't seen from Allen all that much. But I think we got a lot of confidence out of the fact that the longer we played, that we could play here, that we could win, that we could play with these guys, and I thought they went with that.
Is the trick now to carry that over and to continue to have that feeling?
Well, that's always a trick. I mean, it's every game has a different set of circumstances. Every game presents a different set of problems, if you will. We've got 3 road breakthroughs, and the last 2 games, in the last 2 weeks, we've gotten 10 and 7. So I think it proves that we can play when we're focused.